do some extra research. If 10, 20 years ago it was easy because almost all the design schools were following the same type of methodology, in terms of ruling a car design department. Now, lately, since 10 years, 5 years, things are really changing and fast. So everything is going too much into digital. Everything is going too much like everybody can have their own chance. So a lot of people in classrooms. So you have to look for a design school that keeps exactly the opposite things. Like that teaches from the basics, which is the most important thing for me. Priority number one. You want to learn how to sketch cars, not on digital. First on paper, with your pencil or with your pen. And you need teachers that make you demo, that makes you tutorials, just like I do. I used to do when I was a teacher, like my teachers did with me, and the same way I do when I have to teach online with my students. And Pato, Patricio, and Dimitris can explain to you, because they are two of my ex-students. Ciao Juanito, ¿cómo estás? Bienvenido. So, this is the most important thing. When you go into a design school, you want to make sure that you don't find yourself in a design school where they try to impress people with everything is digital. That doesn't work. That's like putting smoke in your eyes. You don't want to do that. You're gonna pay in that school. So you are looking for a particular type of service. You want to make sure that the service enables you, gives you the opportunity and all the tools and the exercise and the right time method to learn well that type of field in terms of basics. Okay, and then of course you will also have the digital, and everything will be after. You will learn about modeling, which is very important, because modeling, clay modeling, is extremely important. So you have to look for a design school that has the right classes in the first year. If you see that design school, the first year, they have already digital, like Photoshop or I don't know, AI, try to check also other programs of other schools. Dimitri, I'm fine, Mr. Luciano. I'm waiting to start my military service. I know. So I can start doing the preparation for the car design school. Great. Because I'll go military in my city and I'll have a lot of time. That's great, Dimitri. As you can see, little by little, things go back together in the right sense for you. And I'm very happy for you. So keep going. Keep being excited about all the things you have to do. And you know that you can count on me anytime you need an advice, all right? Great. Okay, so you look for the program, and you have to search for this program on their website. In general, the good design schools have in their website full program, class by class, and also the teachers. Then you have, if you have the teacher's name in the website, you have to go and search for those names on internet, on LinkedIn. You want to make sure those people are designers. They're real designers, okay? Or design managers. Because you want to learn car design taught by teachers that are real designers. Just like I used to do, like my teachers were. Because you need people that work in the car design world, that work on surfaces, that sketch cars, that make design presentations. You don't need people that have a car design, how can I say, a car design diploma or a bachelor, and then they never worked in car design and they do alias modeling in another company, or they have their own company of alias or graphic design, because that's not enough. You need people that have the experience so that they can transfer their know-how as good students and good professionals to you students. That's what you're looking for. So we said program, classes, teachers, right? So you have to look for that information. Then you have to try to understand, and you can do that by asking the school, how many people are in class? Because if you have 100 people in class, I mean, how can a teacher follow you if you have 100 people in the class? Not possible. But if your class is made of 25 people, 20 people, that's a good number. Because a good teacher will be able to manage 20 people very well, 25 very well. But already if you are 30, then somebody will stay behind and will be almost left alone. And the sad thing is that somebody that probably needs more help, especially the beginning of the school experience, is paying money. And he will be left alone because there is no time, because of too many people in class. So you have to ask the school, how many people per class? You have all the rights to ask, and they must answer you. Okay? Then there is another issue that is becoming very important. There are some design schools that don't have clay modeling. They don't have a model shop. And they say to the students, well, you know what? You can go and search for a company that makes models that has a convention with the school. So you bring your project, you bring your alias model, they will mill out your model, they will send your model, you will tell them what type of paint you want, they will put the paint and everything. Yeah, but what do you learn with that? If you do not work with your hands onto the model, you will never learn the way I learned. You will never understand surfacing. Because believe me, CAD design is most of all models. Because when you have a full-scale model and you have to fix all the mistakes, you better know what it means to work on clay models, or to sand a clay model, or to work on clay model, or to paint, to do the job by yourself, the way I've learned in school. Because in that way, you know all the steps, you know all the design process. And then you can manage that design process. You are in control. Even if you are young, it's not going to be something completely new to you. So that you can interact with the modeler, for example. You can get, advices and you can answer back. That's very important. But some schools don't have clay model shop. So you have to ask. You have to go and check again on their website, the program, whether they offer modeling classes, not just digital models, but also manual models. Juan, design schools versus online design courses. No, you cannot, Juan, about online design courses. I tell you because I also have an online design course, okay? But there is no online course that can give you all the right information in order to become a car designer. To me, an online course like the one I do, for example, or Berk, Kaplan does, or Intech Academy, and some others like in India. I know that there are some good online courses. I'm also in India. They give you a certificate. Some of them say that they give a diploma, but how can you learn car design? It is so complicated with some PDF format documents and without being in school. In my opinion, this is not possible. So, what is the need of an online course? For me, what I do, I prepare young students to make an entry portfolio of a good quality to get accepted into a design school, whether for bachelor or master. Because that's what I think can do a good online course. We are face-to-face online, in video, one by one. I don't do classes with a lot of people. Only one by one, 2 hours together. And then I do demos, I explain things. You have the camera position on yourself, on your page. You sketch, I check, and I tell you, be careful, you're making a mistake. With my top camera that is here, I show you, that is here, I can show you live the correction so that you understand, and I dedicate 2 hours to you. But I cannot do more than that. You understand? Then the other things you have to do. But when you're in school, you have the teachers, you have the students, you go to the model shop, you have other classes that are very important that I cannot offer, nobody can offer. So the online course is, to me, a very good preparation course in order to access to any design school and be admitted, And if you are really somebody with talent, then thanks to the online course, you can already anticipate very fast, very quickly, all sort of basics knowledge, so that when you start school, it will be easier for you. You understand? I hope I answered to the question. If the chance of working as an exterior design is slim, what are the percentage of your students that work in different field that is unrelated to design? It depends. If you work, Imran, if you work in digital, like making digital modeling, you have a lot of possibility, because we really need a lot. We really need a lot of people working in digital. But be careful, digital also, you need a sensibility, because when you make a volume for a designer, you cannot do it as an engineer. There is a finesse of a line, surfacing, reflections, stuff. So you have to have an approach like a designer, almost like a designer. But you will not be the designer. But I would say that in digital, there are strong chances that you can make it, that you can work for the car design world, not as the first actor, but you can work into a design team, okay? Now, there are a few other people that go into product design because it's easier. And few other people that do graphic design, and other people that change completely. They don't do anything. They do other jobs. Okay, Imran, I hope I answered to your question. Dimitri, yes, Miss Luciano, all going very well, as I said to me. Stress with the free time, we can arrange some meetings. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, together for preparation portfolio. No problem, Dimitri. That's what I'm doing now with another ex-student, with another ex-student that is studying in England. Patricio, would like to take a chance to thanks again with you, sir, in front of everyone. Thank you, Pato. Gracias. Muchas gracias. Thanks to you, mister, I get the first background of car design to be ready to school. Now having and growing a lot. Yeah, it's true. I saw your work. It's great. Thank you very much. Thank you. I did not pay him, huh? I did not pay him. Okay, so I wanted today really to talk to you about what you can do on your own when you are searching for a design school in order to get to the one that really is more concerned with really forming you really well as a car designer with the best effort, rather than making a big business out of this field teaching, okay? Because sadly, we have to say, there are some design schools, also some engineering universities all over the world, everywhere, that open up this design, transportation design department, and people pay thinking that they will go to university to become car designers, and they will never have a real car designer teacher. They will have engineers that think they know, but they don't know the car design, they don't know the car design activity. It's because they are not designers. You understand? So this is something that I really want to share with you. Now, if you have questions, now it's the time. So please ask me. I will be very happy to answer to your questions. Thank you, Pato. Always grateful. Thank you very much. Okay, are you writing? Are you typing down your question? Did you put the like? You have to put the like on the video, because we want to make sure that this channel grows, okay? And if you want to pay me a coffee, super chat or super sticker are there. You can click and pay me a coffee. All right. Thank you very much. And if you want, you can become a member. And I would like to thank the new member I got this week. So thank you very much. You can be a support member, so just less than $2 per month, and you support the channel. Okay. I'm sure that some people of you are asking, but Luciano, what do you do with this money, with this little money? Well, I buy pencils, I buy paper, for you to make demos, to color, I buy some markers, that's what I do. Okay, so now we are 9 people, 10 people, that's great. So, any question? Take advantage. I'm here for you. I'm available to you. Ask me questions. If you don't have any questions, I can finish this live. Okay? So we don't make it this live too long. Imran, does being a card designer have a higher chance to date super? No. This is you have to understand one thing, Imran. To date supermodels, it's a talent that only few guys have. Ciao, Leandro, one of my members. Thank you, Leandro. There is a new video. I don't know if you saw it. Okay, it's a video about AI and my sketching. Member video, but next week will be open to everybody. So, ciao, Joao Enrique. ¿Cómo estás? Okay, so Leandro, welcome back. Imran, no. This is a talent that only few guys have, okay? And many times I have to do a lot with money. And I don't think that the card designer is the position where you can consider yourself a rich. Leandro, today I can watch your live because it's a festive day in Argentina. Okay, great. And we do not work. All right. So I'm very happy that you're live with us. Dimitri, Mr. Luciano, there are a lot of Google rating that people say bad things about some design schools. What do you think about that? I did not check, Dimitris. To be honest, I did not check. If you can send me a link, I will go and check it, and next live we can talk about it. I will tell you what I think, because I quite know design school. Ciao, John! Welcome back. Everything you said today and last week about design schools are 100% correct. Good job. Thank you very much, John. Thanks. Hey, guys. I know that by now you know who John is. Okay, it's our great friend, great supportive friend of this channel, and personally for me, I'm very happy that sometimes he sneaks inside with these advices, his experience sharing, which is very valuable to all of you, but for me too, for me as well, of course. So, other questions? Come on, guys. I am here only for few more minutes. How is life, John? All right. Leandro, I plan to apply for IAD or Foresight 2026. But Leandro, you're applying for a master or for a bachelor? Hey, John, I'm glad you're doing great. Me too. Joao, I'm 31 and learning from you and other designers since last year. That's great. I have established career mechanical engineer, but I'd like new adventure in car design. It's too late for me because of my age Hey, Joao, I think I already answered to you once. What is your age? Remind me. Master, Leandro, for a master, fourth time, master program, fourth time is in English language. Okay? And to me, in Europe, fourth time is really one of the best. Okay? We have Royal College, fourth time, Umeå University. For master, those ones are really, really, really good schools. Okay? Then we have all the others. IAAD, it's a good school. And for master, you don't need the clay modeling stuff. Okay? So you can also go at IAAD, no problem. 31 years old. Yeah. You wrote to me. Yes. Yeah, I think that 31, you never say never, but Joao, I think that John also last time expressed a little bit my same feelings about it. 31, as I always say, 31 is the age of a expert design or a team design leader. So, for example, in Renault, where I work, if you arrive, even with a good portfolio, people say, how can I hire this guy at 31 with no experience? If at 31 people are in career already and the young people with no experience are 23. 8 years difference. Difficult. Very difficult. Also from HR point of view, because the HR like that will create a problem into the whole team of designs according to career steps to make during the time you are at work. It's very shaky. Yeah, an uphill battle at 31. You see John also saying the same thing. Ishad, sir, I'm applying MIT Institute of Design, it's best design school or not. But MIT Institute of Design, where, Ishad? Where? Tell me country and the name. MIT, where? In America or in India? Applying for MIT Institute of Design, Pune. Yeah, but MIT, it's engineering. It's engineering. Leandro, thanks Luciano, I'm product design, but yeah, product design, that's very good. That's already a great help, Leandro. But I'm learning Aristotle, that's very good. Freehand sketch, that's great. Digital sketch already. Reading about automotive design. I hope you bought my ebook. Yeah, I think you did. I expect to do the master, but with a good background. Yeah, but you're on the right track, Leandro. No problem. I feel no problem for you. Juan Dominguez, it's possible to reach a high design level just with online course, or do subjects of the master program are too different? No, with only online course, you can never reach the same quality of preparation, and know-how if you were in school. It's impossible. Online, the only thing you can exercise, it's your sketching. Yeah, I can tell you a little bit about automobile history, but I don't have, me and also others, they don't have all the knowledge and background to teach you every class you need for a real bachelor program or master program. So I'm sorry, no. You cannot rely only online. Then there is also another thing about online course. Now, as you guys know, I leave a letter, just a letter that says that you participated to my course, okay? Has no value. The only value that this letter has is to tell to the design school that you were very much engaged to the point that you went to pay somebody to learn in advance certain things and exercise even more than expected. So that's great. Everybody will love you for that. Okay, so you put in energy, strong energy. But it doesn't say, it cannot say legally that you have a title. So if you don't go to school How do you think that a car design studio can hire you if you have no title? You see, that's very important also for the HR department and the rules of any car company, automobile company. Okay, I'm reading some of the other to reach a high. Okay, so this one I answered, but so I'm applying for meet. Okay, Isha, for me, meet in Pune is simply engineering. Okay, so it's not car design. Thanks, Luciano. Leandro, thanks, Luciano. Product design, we already read that. That's great. Joao, I'm sorry, Joao, but we prefer to be honest, okay, always. Then you can take decision, right? You decide whether you want to go for the adventure. But I don't want you to think that because you do this and you do that, that automatically things will go fine. No, the older you are, the more difficult the road will be. Mr. Missifact, so, sir, is it too old to study math at 26 or 27 from another design career? No, Mr. Fact, it's not too old, 26, 27, but it's limit. So if you have to do it 26 or 27, do it, but not too late. Because as we were saying to Joao, he's 31. If he goes to a master, they will keep him for 2 years. So he will finish at 33. It's going to be almost impossible. But if you are 26, 29, you might get a chance. And of course, everything depends on your portfolio. Because if your portfolio doesn't have the level, besides, you are older than the market for new hirings, then automatically you are out. So you have two things to which you have to be concentrated very much. First of all, tell yourself, I'm 26, I gotta start tomorrow morning. And the second thing you have to tell yourself, I have to work my ass off because of my age. I have to be as good as 23 years old people that are very young and did a bachelor. And that means that they go 300 kilometers fast, John, I believe like you that the online courses are helpful and important in getting your portfolio together. Exactly. But you must have a bachelor degree or a master. Of course, read it. Read John, John in the chat, his comment, because I mean, come on, guys. I am Renault. I have to offer you a contract. When I offer you a contract, it's written what is your last title of study. If you tell me high school, I can never put you in car design career because that's a higher level career. You understand? It's university career. Now, if you have an engineer degree, full degree in engineering, then that's okay. However, you must have a master in car design. You have you must have another title next to it to justify that the company takes an engineer into a car design position and it puts that engineer into a car design studio as a designer. You understand? Those are little things that are part of the rules of making a contract, signing a contract. Okay? All right. A lot of interesting questions. I thank you very much because, beautiful chat. I have here in front of me a lot of writing. Great. Any other question? I stay a few more minutes. Any other question? Well, then you know what? For some of you, you will find some advertising. We'll be back in few seconds. Leandro, I'm reading. Do you know Luca Colombo Carbone? No, I don't know him. I know another Carbone. He's an ex-student of mine of historical design. That now it's in California. And he's excellent interior designer. And he was once, for a long period of time, he was a designer for Renault with us also. And here there is a John that is explaining his how he got into car design. So he started 25, yeah, which was a little bit border, but not at that time. At that time, 25, John was a good age. Today, that age is lower, but that's great. I finished at 26, and when I started, it became. It was the period when people were getting already younger in entrance, entrance age for the market. He's a Mercedes. I go and check it out, but I don't know him. Which has more prestige, a motorcycle designer or a car designer? Imran, you can have both. Can have a strong prestige if they do an excellent project. Like, for example, the guy that is Argentinian, that made the Ducati Monster, Miguel Galuzzi. Leandro, maybe you know him or you heard of him. Ex-Art Center student that went into motorbike and motorcycle design. He was in Aprilia Design Center. He was in Italy, and then he went to Ducati and he made the Monster in the 90s. A great friend. He graduated before me, and he taught me when I was very, very young in Art Center how to use chalk, in the evening. I would sneak in the class while he was doing his model and sketching, and I was looking at him. He speaks Italian, so it was kind of easy for me. A very nice guy. So that guy was, at that period, he was a star of motorcycle design, because he made such a great project. And then you have other people, just like Miguel, they made an excellent car design, and they were a star for that period because of cars. Joao Enrique, so anyway, I like to draw cars, but you have to, Joao. If that's your passion, you have to do it. Keep it as a serious hobby, maestro. Grazie. Yeah, I think that there is a great passion. It's a great feeling in doing things that we love. For example, you can see there are my guitars. I'm not a good player. I never went to guitar school, because I know that even if I start learning now, I'm too old. I will never reach the speed of all those guitarists, But sometimes I turn it on, I start playing something, I try to exercise. I have 2 hours that go by very fast, and I'm very happy with myself. So that's great. Nurture your passion. Mr. Price, hi sir, do you take any portfolio preparation course? Yes, I do. And it's a portfolio course. It's 1 hour only per week, or when you have time. Has a little cost, not like the normal teaching course. If you are interested, write to me or my email. I will explain to you how it works. Right now, I'm doing this with the guy that is studying in London. Taridin, this is a new name, so this is a new follower. I hope. Put your likes and follow this channel. If you are new, subscribe. So, Mr. Taridin, do you think AI program like Witscom will eliminate skills like sketch rendering? No, I don't think so. And there is the latest member video I made. I explained this, and it will be open to everybody next week. Okay? Now, Leandro, all the other members can check the video already. But there is an AI design talk on Friday we made 2 weeks ago. If you want, you can go and check this video 2 weeks ago and see what we said about it. Okay? But in any case, I can tell you that I do not believe 1 single second that AI will take the place of good designers in terms of artistic skills and stuff. Because when you don't know how to sketch a car correctly, AI will replicate your mistakes, and therefore you cannot use that stuff in a presentation unless you are in a team of ignorant people. Shivansh, ciao, sir. How to improve perspective reflection with alcohol markers? Check my videos. There are several videos of how to use markers, and I explain reflections. There are several videos in which I wrote, the title of the video is Reflections, Part 1 and Part 2. So go and check those videos. And if you don't understand, maybe you want to have a course with me, an online course with me. You contact me in chat and I explain to you how it works. Sure, I will contact you via email. Okay, if you don't have my email, you can contact me via chat on Instagram, and then we can start from there. All right? Okay, great. Today we had a really, it started kind of soft. So now, because you are 11, I would like to give you again the news about hiring news of this week, because there are some really interesting things. For example, are you an engineer and you would like to work for Ferrari? Well, you know, if you're an engineer and you already have that degree, instead of going for car design master, maybe you want to try for the engineer positions in Ferrari Maranello for the course, the racing department. They are looking for several engineering positions. Okay, so please go on to the Ferrari website recruitment and check how you can do to get in contact with them. I read this Forza Ferrari. Yeah, John loves Ferraris, I know. They are looking for several engineers. And you know, John, yesterday there was the movie on TV here, the 1966 24 of Le Mans with Matt Dillon. Beautiful movie about the GT Ford and the Ferrari race. You know, the only time that an American car company won the 24 hours of Le Mans. Beautiful movie. If you guys didn't see the movie, you should see it. Then we have Honda in Thailand, in Bangkok Design Studio. They're looking for a car designer. Then we have a Pininfarina in Cambiano, Torino, Italy. They're looking for a color and trim senior designer. I put in the chat the link. I found this on LinkedIn. Okay. And then once again we have a Maserati exterior designer, and I put to you in the chat here, so go and check it out in the chat again. Stellantis recruiting email. Ask if they have opening for internships. They have so many brands, something might come out. John, awesome movie. Ford versus, yeah, exactly. Beautiful movie. Mr. Price, could you please tell how to become an automotive UX designer? I heard that it's also a booming career. Yeah, it is a booming career because there is a lot of digital. But there are car design schools that offer UX UI course too. That's how you get one. How you become one. Himran, why do stylish supercar usually get bought? I didn't understand, sir. How to become, okay? Why stylish supercar car usually get bought over? I don't, Imran, I'm sorry, I don't understand your question. Reformulate your question. I don't get bought over. What does it mean? Why people buy it? Because they like it. They like them. They have money and they invest their money that way. In my opinion, that's what they do. Like a lot of people from Saudi Arabia, for example, rich people, they have a collection of those supercars. And it's just like I do my collection of stamps. I'll show you one thing. John, this is USA. all the stamps from USA. So there are people, this is cheaper collection, okay? But there are people that have a lot of money and they invest in money. Why do Style Supercar go? Bankrupt. Because it's their business model that doesn't work. That's why. Tarindin, thank you for being a subscriber for a while. All right, that's great. Thank you very much, Tarindin. I try to catch your lives when I am busy with work. Okay, great. Don't worry. Then you can get the same video the day after. You know, I leave it on my channel, so you can always go back and check it out. No problem. Thank you very much for following. Hey guys, did you put your like on this video? Please do. Price. We can purchase your books only via Lulu, right? Going to purchase one. No, I can wait. You can purchase my ebook with a discount, okay, Mr. Price, 10% discount. Not on lulu.com. Write to me via email. Anybody that wants, okay? Anybody that is not a member, because members get a higher discount, okay? I mean, you know how it works. I offer this to members. But I'm writing to you now. My email, if you're interested in my ebook, the one sketching card that has everything inside, the cost is $15. But I can apply 10% discount or 12% discount, okay? And I can sell it to you, but you have to do this via email, okay? I'll send to you the link for the PDF. So this is my email, all right? You can see there. And if you are interested, write to me. It's very simple. A lot of people did it. Leandro did it. And in a few minutes, you have your book. All right? Very simple, very easy. Okay. You know what? I think we did everything. We said it all. This time too. Motorbike tomorrow morning, very early here. Maybe not that early in USA, on the other side of the world. But it's going to be very, very interesting because Pecco Bagnaia, Bezzecchi, Jorge Martin, there is a really, really tight battle there, you know. Okay, Price, no problem, with pleasure. And we will see who is going to win this championship. And then the week after, we have again Formula One, which it's, of course, the Pope this year, once again, is Verstappen. And I see that he really deserves it. But it's very interesting what Alonso is doing alone for Aston Martin. Okay, well, thank you very much. I hope you're going to have a great weekend and see you here next week for a new live. Ciao.